Hello, hello, says the Happy Healer. Welcome to the show. This was a live show. Now it is a pre-recorded show. That is fine. You will get the best images always from the Happy Healer either way. And here we go. Popular demand has asked that because I had just gone live with this and it cut out early, knowing how Facebook and YouTube is not really always trying to help the creators. They are really out for themselves. But that's fine. We just have to realize that in our creations so that when we're doing our work, we know how to get seen. So let's pick it up from here. Okay, welcome to DroneManticS. So this was the show that we had, and yeah, I'm bringing the drone a bit forward here. And so the last one just sort of shut down on us a little too quickly. So I'm just going to show you this higher quality version and give you some nice background explanation as to what's happening. So here, as you can see, I'm actually just showing the police and talking to them about what the drone can do and how the Happy Healer can fly and all of the great, wonderful things. The cops were loving it. They made a mention as to how much. They asked, does it cost? And I told them it cost $1,249 for the Mavic 2 Zoom. They started to gather together. The way the police are in Orlando is sometimes they travel one to a unit and other times it's two. I was a little shocked to see them go so quickly, but they said they had some police stuff to do. And, of course, you let police and the peacemakers do their job, and the Happy Healer will do his. And so, yeah, but most of the police around here, they just love the Happy Healer as much as the Happy Healer loves them. The Happy Healer loves all. Let's never forget that truth. So then the Happy Healer takes it upon himself to straighten up the camera and follow the police just to see what they're doing and to hang out with them because they are our friends. And so I followed him around the corner and, of course, got to see the beautiful lake right near my house. We go there all the time. You already know this. And then I just took it upon myself to continuously follow what the Kippity cops were doing. And they were just making their way, making like a big U. Ultimately, they're going to end up over there by our favorite church. And at this time, I'm just having a load of fun. I didn't really get a big chance to share out much the video, but I wanted to, and so I said, okay, let me just continue following, and the very next moment I get, I'll go ahead and share the live stream out. So that's where we were with this, and now I'm coming down a bit. I'm like, oh, let me get close as I can. I went, oh, there they are, and I was even saying that during the live stream, or at least I thought it was live. So there, look at the lady on her little cart, right? She's going forward, she in her disability cart. And you'll see the police, they have their left blinkers. Well, I assume their left blinkers are on. And they're making their left blinkers, well, the first guy's left blinker was on. And now he's actually going to straighten himself up to make a left into our favorite church. But if you notice, the little lady is also, so I was wondering if maybe they were just trying to stop or follow her for some reason. And it sort of seemed like that a little bit, the way they pulled in and then kind of creeped up behind her and slowing down. But I suppose they couldn't mow her down. So they follow through and go towards where the police love to hang out. Always remember, the police are never far from the Happy Healer. The police and the Happy Healer are tight. The Happy Healer loves the good cops, not the bad cops. The good cops, there's bad and good all over the place, isn't there? And so it was at this point that the Happy Healer actually shared out his live stream. We're just doing what we normally do, right? And so, yeah, that's what the cops were in such a rush to leave the Happy Healer to do. And the Happy Healer wasn't concerned. He knew he wasn't breaking any laws. And that the police actually, if they'd seen it, maybe they'd realize why $1,249 is not too expensive for this kind of drone and technology. Because when they're here, they're acting like that was kind of costly for what it is. And I said, well, you can have a cell phone for the price of that. I mean, I'm just saying how expensive cell phones are, or am I saying how cheap drones are? Either way, it's true. They're about the same price. And the cops were like, yeah. They got in their cars and they ended up leaving. So this is the point where I was sharing it out. You guys didn't get a lot of that live feed, so here it is. And I appreciate you guys being interested, and the happy healer will always share. Always remember that. So yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so then as you can see here, we've got these pippity popos, and aren't they just so wonderful? They are us, we are them, we are all the same people, and never forget that the happy healer loves. Okay, let's get back to it. So he starts to take off here, and that is a great cue then for the happy healer to also take off. I didn't even notice that he had done that. I suppose they were talking. The happy healer decided he had seen enough, and just taking it back around to the house where he's a little bit more in control. And besides, that also prompted some thoughts. How's everything around the happy healer lair? Is the happy healer organization doing well? We better go back and check in. Hey, what's going on down there? I like to just keep a nice look on things, so here we go. And I said that much during the live show. And so now you see this guy kind of sort of walking past the house a bit. I've never seen him before. And quite interesting. Anytime I see a white dude that is so just out there, he looks like he does not belong. In a way, the happy healer also looks that way, but he has been here since 2006, such a long time, and I know what to look for in my own neighborhood. And trust me, I see it. So I did take a look, and then I got right back on track. And here we're going to change the color just a tad, just to kind of brighten up beneath the trees a bit, so you could see what the happy healer is about to get into, because we're going to go underneath the canopy of the trees, and that's where indeed then it becomes a little harder to see. So we're not looking at the sky anymore. We're going underneath the trees. We're going to actually get down dirty and just get some awesome views, and just take a look. Right there's the happy healer. There is your happy healer. Say hi to the happy healer. His view is about to go soon, and we are just living at large. Oh, and here we talked about this house so many oftentimes. I even have some of my friends been asking about this home. Perhaps they're interested in buying it. Apparently they're working on it again. So this has been a project that has been going on for some time. I don't know if these guys in particular are the new owners. I haven't made my way out there yet to find out. We had just recorded this, so I'll be out there checking it actually while this video is rendering, and find out who they are. And let's see if we can get that information tacked into this video before I send it out, because I want to get this video out right away. We had just done this live show. So there's the happy healer. Once again, we're heading back towards the happy healer lair. We feel like we have a good sense of what's going on around the happy healer lair. The happy healer lair is the happy healer organization for peace, truth, love, and happiness in eternal living. Never forget that. And so now we're just kind of heading up. Oh, look at the beautiful trees. And this is the happy healer home, and this is how we get the best views. We're not afraid to go in there and do what we got to do in order to pull out the absolute best views, because it's the best views that we're in it for. So coming around here, it's the happy healer job. He is absolutely tuned in to focused on getting just awesome views, and not ever being able to be guessed. Like, he doesn't want you to guess where he's going next. He wants to trip it up, and that's pretty much true for the entire LandiManticS brands of passions, isn't it? So here we're just kind of taking it down, and like I said, we like to check on things, and we're just going to check on our house in the back here. Nobody's living there right now, or at least not that I'm aware of. There was a switch up in ownership, or people renting it, and so this is a different home. All right, we're going back to the home that's being worked on. This is my other neighbor home, and yes, I kick out a lot of people who don't belong here. You just have to keep the area clean and control. I liked how those two people were riding together tandem on that disability scooter. How wonderful. Sounds just like the happy healer. Loves to have fun. And how many times have we done good knowing that we're very comfortable in the work we do and who we are? That's what the happy healer is all about, getting to the bottom of who we are. And we're coming back around to the front of the house, and there goes the happy healer. We're going to make a nice orbit around this beautiful tree. I love these trees. They seem to branch off in all directions right from the base. And the kids love them too because they can climb them easy. And so there you have it. Home Depot has made a good penny off of this home. And that's where they got all of their lumber from. I know of a better place to get their lumber, but that's just the Happy Healer. And so we're taking it back towards the Happy Healer lair. Say hi, hello to the Happy Healer. And right on past we go. And so we are just getting ready to wrap it up soon. We did not even know at this point that the live cast had dropped. I didn't even have a plan to come on live at all at that moment, but it just seemed like it was an interesting moment. Now it's time for the Happy Healer to go in and take a shower and brush his teeth and get ready for the next production. We are talking President Happy Healer coming to you on This Is the People's Choice. Make sure you watch that too. We'll see you next time right here on LandiManticS. God bless you and God bless your families. Take care.